Imagine stepping back in time to an era when bustling city streets were lined with classic cars, neon-lit diners served up hearty meals, and small-town life thrived in black and white snapshots. Vintage American photos capture more than just history. They preserve the spirit, struggles, and triumphs of a nation in motion. Join us as we unravel the powerful tales behind these rare photographs and step back into history like never before. Before starting the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video. This black and white photograph captures an early 20th century American general store, showcasing shelves stacked with canned goods, glass display cases filled with confectionery, and hanging bananas. Men in formal attire, including bowler hats and suits, stand among store clerks, reflecting the era's shopping culture. The store exudes a nostalgic charm. Fotomat was a popular chain of drive-through photo processing booths in the US during the 1980s. These small kiosks, often found in parking lots, allowed customers to drop off film and pick up developed photos conveniently. They symbolized an era when film photography was widely used before digital cameras and smartphones emerged. This vintage photographs from the 1950s to 1970s showcase high school typing classes, where students learned essential typing skills on mechanical typewriters. These images capture a bygone era when typing was a crucial skill for office work and education, reflecting the discipline, focus, and importance of manual typewriters before the digital age. These rare photographs capture Abraham Lincoln from 1846 to 1865, offering a visual timeline of his life, from his early political career to his presidency during the Civil War. They provide a glimpse into his evolving appearance, expressions, and historical moments, preserving his legacy through some of the earliest photographic records. These old photographs from the 1920s to 1940s reveal how gas stations in the US once looked, showcasing vintage pumps, classic cars, and attendants providing full service. These images highlight the evolution of roadside culture, reflecting a time when gas stations were small, charming, and essential stops for early motorists. These rare color photographs from 1939 to 1941 provide a vivid glimpse into life in the US during the Great Depression. These images capture everyday struggles, resilience, and moments of hope, portraying rural communities, industrial workers, and families as they endured economic hardship while transitioning toward recovery before World War II began. These vintage photographs from the Vietnam War showcase the unique graffiti art on soldiers' helmets, where personal expressions, humor, and political messages were painted. These images reflect the soldiers' creativity, individuality, and the emotional toll of the war, offering a glimpse into their psyche and the cultural atmosphere of the time. These vintage photos offer a fascinating look at the early days of some of the world's most iconic companies. These images capture their humble beginnings, from small offices to makeshift factories, revealing the hard work, innovation, and vision that eventually transformed them into global powerhouses shaping industries and economies. These stunning old photos from the 1910s to 1930s showcase the early days of airmail delivery in America. These images highlight the pioneering aviators and aircraft used to transport mail across vast distances. They capture a pivotal moment in postal history, demonstrating the challenges and innovations that revolutionized communication. This vintage photo from the 1950s to 1970s capture the vibrant bars and nightlife scenes of the era. These images reveal lively social gatherings, classic cocktails, and the fashionable attire of the time. They provide a nostalgic glimpse into a cultural period where nightlife played a key role in social life and entertainment. These amazing vintage photos from the 1920s to 1950s capture the early days of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. These images highlight the parade's humble beginnings, featuring large, colorful balloons, enthusiastic crowds, and vintage floats. They offer a nostalgic look at the evolution of one of America's most beloved holiday traditions. This rare photo from 1896 to 1906 offer a glimpse into San Francisco's Chinatown before the devastating earthquake and fire. These images showcase the vibrant community, bustling streets, and traditional architecture that defined the area. They provide a poignant visual record of a rich cultural heritage lost in the disaster. In this image, vintage menus and ads from KFC showcase the brand's evolution over the years, highlighting its classic meals, changing prices, and nostalgic marketing styles. These images take viewers back in time, revealing how KFC's branding, slogans, and menu offerings have transformed while maintaining its signature fried chicken appeal. These stunning vintage photos from the 1960s to 1980s showcase Dolly Parton's iconic style and evolving fashion. These images highlight her glamorous outfits, signature big hair, and charismatic stage presence. They offer a nostalgic glimpse into her early career, reflecting her influence on country music and pop culture over the decades. These vintage photos from 1940 to 1950 capture Pittsburgh and its residents, struggling under thick clouds of coal smoke. These images reveal the city's industrial past, where steel mills and factories filled the air with pollution. They depict daily life in a smog-covered landscape, highlighting the era's environmental challenges and resilience. These vintage photos from the 1920s to 1960s showcase bizarre beauty pageants featuring unusual themes and quirky competitions. These images capture contestants in eccentric contests, from odd costumes to unique talents. They highlight a fun yet strange side of history, revealing society's evolving beauty standards and fascination with unconventional entertainment. This incredible vintage photo from the 1850s to 1900s showcased timber railroad bridges, highlighting their impressive engineering and rugged construction. These towering trestles, built from massive wooden beams, played a crucial role in expanding rail networks. The images capture the ingenuity and risks involved in early railroad infrastructure development. This nostalgic photo from the late 1950s and 1960s offer a fascinating glimpse into American restaurants of the era. These images capture classic diners, drive-ins, and elegant eateries, showcasing vintage decor, neon signs, and traditional menus. They reflect the dining culture, social trends, and evolving food industry of mid-century America. This vintage photo from the late 19th and early 20th centuries capture Niagara Falls dramatically frozen in winter. These rare images showcase icy cascades, snow-covered landscapes, and adventurous visitors exploring the frozen wonder. They highlight nature's breathtaking power and the historical fascination with this seasonal phenomenon. This historical photo from the 1900s to 1930s capture New York's Easter Parade, showcasing the city's most prominent socialites in elegant attire. This image highlights extravagant hats, stylish dresses, and lively street celebrations. They offer a glimpse into a grand tradition that blended fashion, status, and festivity on Fifth Avenue. If you enjoyed this historical journey, don't forget to like and share the video so that others can also experience these priceless glimpses of the past. And yes, to discover more fascinating stories related to history, make sure to subscribe to our channel. You can also support me by joining the channel membership and sending a super thanks. Please support me.